Well, hey everybody. This is Focus here live on 4 different entities tonight. I was just waiting for Facebook to get on board. And here, I'll just bring myself in here and welcome live again to my living room. So, have a little bit of an extended intro. Let me just bring this volume down. Shush you. So welcome. This is Focus here, and this is I guess episode number 3 of the Focus and Paul music show, and we have a special guest all the way from Germany tonight that's going to join us, Red Jones in the house. So got my coffee ready, and tonight we're also broadcasting on Twitch. Twitch, AM Grinding. Just want to check in there with the Twitchers. How's it going, Twitchers? And I like to check in with Twitter tonight. For the very first time, I am broadcasting live on Twitter here, and this is great. This is fantastic. This is a new for me. Wow, I'm impressed. So let me see if I can bring in my buds Paul here, and we'll get started tonight. I'm just gonna cut the music like that because we're kind of harsh. Let me see if I can set up a different background here. We're gonna go purple here, a little purple haze with Paul, and hopefully this works. Oh, fucking first time! Boom! What's up, brother? But Paul is muted. I don't hear Paul. Paul is a mime tonight. He's doing Sunday miming for us, and don't mime him, folks. He's just there. We go. We got you, bud skis. How's it going? Well,
Got it? You got it?
Whoa. That's a whole lot of shite. Hey, turn it off. We're gonna mute Paul for a second. He's till he's ready to go. And yeah. Hey, what's up? Got me there, partner?
All right. Hold up.
How you doing? Hold
Can
up.
you hear me?
There you go.
Oh, dude, I don't know why my nice headphones aren't working right now. It's because we got this first try, so now my headphones had to stop working. That's what's going on.
Something had to fuck up. It's just it's not right. You like the starry background? I'm kind of just trying to.
I do, man. I feel like I'm in space right now. It's nice.
I know you're supposed to keep it like continuity or whatever, but there hasn't been any continuity. So
oh hell no.
what the fuck? Why stick to nothing that's there?
So how you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm just chilling, and you got a hyphen at the end of the name. There's Paul.
It's my new rap name.
Paul hyphen. I stick the knife in, and every single day I take the lights in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I wish I wrote that shit, man. Fuck.
Oh man. I usually write like 2 awesome great lines, and then that's it. It's like that's all I got, folks. You better have captured those 2 lines because that's all you're getting, son.
That's gonna be a hit, man. Paul hyphen's gonna be all over the radio next week.
Actually, we could really do that with only 2 lines, and it's like I got a hyphen, I stick the knife in, and that's like a hit song right there.
Oh, dude, that was sick. That's basically more lyrics than most of the hit songs that are already out on the radio.
It's like out already. It's already. Let me check the charts right now. It's already triple platinum right now.
Holy fuck! That's how good it is. Still better than mumble rap. Still better than mumble rap.
I was gonna I was getting close to the time of the hour, and I was ready for a coffee, and I had a joint rolled as well, and I was like, I'm gonna run outside and smoke a joint, but it's like, maybe getting to air is the priority.
Yeah, it is a priority. I mean, I'm day 11 now without smoking weed, man. So you should get high for the both of us, but we can't both be this sober.
I shall.
Oh, you know what? I'll fix this for us right here.
Attaboy, even the train. Wow, we got a real Albertan. It's actually focused and Bender doing a music show.
I need that to run, man. If without it, my sensors don't work.
He is not computing anymore.
I actually got my vaccine a few days ago, man, and I was like fucking dead tired. I was like, how the hell am I gonna do this show? And then the second I saw your face, I just lit right up, man. I just lit right up. So this is good.
You lit that shit right up. I'm gonna here, you know what can you do for me? Can you just chat to the people for a bit? I'm gonna scope in on my AM grinding page here because I'm able to share it with some groups. So let me do some work here for a second.
All right, I'll chat with the people. I'll tell them about the time I got mugged in Vancouver.
Yeah, or was that Vancouver or Seattle?
Dude, I got mugged 3 times in my life. Twice in Vancouver, 1 time in Seattle. So, yeah. Well, what happens is
Seattle story.
Well, okay, we'll go with the Seattle story. Oh, fuck, man. This one's going to make me sound like an idiot. So I land in Seattle. Alex's plane got delayed a day, so now I'm just alone in Seattle. And I was sleepless in Seattle, too. So I go out, and I notice that there's just a shit ton of homeless people in Seattle. And I hated it. I fucking hated it, right? And I'm really good at hanging out in the areas that I really shouldn't. So I was thinking, you know what? Homeless people, man, I better buy them a bunch of Subway, some pizza, some booze, so I ended up partying with a bunch of homeless people, right?
Which is the worst city to be hanging with homeless people. No offense to
Seattlers, dude, I know.
But
yeah, I know.
They'll cut your throat.
so I go in and I'm like, fuck, these guys can like come stay in the hotel or whatever and just hang out. I'm not gonna let them fucking crash there or nothing, right? But stupid me didn't sleep or anything. So I pass out, and then I wake up in a panic like a little bit after, and I'm like, holy fuck, my wallet's gone. So I'm about to like call the cops. This isn't really like a mugging. I got my wallet like jacked, and then so I go looking around like to find these guys, and sure enough, like I shit you not, I find my wallet on the fucking ground with everything in it. I don't know what these guys were doing, but it was a blessing it was a blessing. It was also a curse and a good lesson for me. That's the last time I invited groups of homeless people in my hotel room. Well, probably not the last time, but I haven't since.
Yeah.
So.
You're like, just the other day, I was walking down the street in my hotel, and I was like, there's a gang of homeless people. I was like, hey, you guys want some ramen noodles? Yeah, you want some ramen noodles and some vodka? We're gonna go do. We're gonna show the man. I was just looking at the Facebook page, but because we're on my AM grinding page as well, and I'm able to share with like 100 groups. So
that's crazy.
I'm just doing that slowly, but now that I know that, I'll have to have a separate monitor or something too.
Man.
Well, we are flying high. Well,
it's true. I'm not. I will be, dude. As soon as I'm done my drug test, I'm hitting the ball.
I have a CBD pill here. I'm just gonna. So Paul and I just we kind of like chat. This is like our Sunday chat, and like
those
our
were the wrong pills, dude. That was the ecstasy.
I'm feeling so randy. Paul and I just kind of shoot the shit on Sundays here, and this is like our our church of music, and we're just talking about local artists. So every Friday night I do a podcast here on all these platforms and showcase local artists, and I got a chance to catch up with a group from Philadelphia that I was supposed to join with like right after you and I went on tour to Seattle and Portland, and then I got home and did like Montreal, Quebec, Ottawa, all these places, and here's one in Montreal right here. That's the gig in Montreal. Actually, this is Let's Go Griff in Montreal. It's near Mount Royal Station.
That is a beautiful venue, man. It looks like a place where you could buy a hooker.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Well, they were there.
Nice.
No, they said, "Shoo, you need to buy a beer. You
Yeah.
leave."
Oh
And they're
man.
like, "We're from Quebec. Wow, we come. Anybody can come in." Um, actually, there, I don't want to blame the venue, but this was my own mistake. Somebody stole our whole door money right out of the fucking cash thing, and I didn't have it like in a safe place, and it was kind of my own fault. Anyways, that's a life lesson from touring. Anyway, so I ended up going to Montreal and all these places, and then I was going to hook up with this band in Ottawa, and I was doing a show, and then they were doing a show, and then I had a show booked with them in Toronto here at Free Times Cafe near the end of March, and we were talking about going to France and uh, Netherlands and Germany and all these places, and doing it big, but it just all fell through again, of course. And
Dude,
but
that's why we're
you
here now
caught the
though.
show. Did you catch them on Friday there a little?
Yeah, I did. I did. Yeah, I saw
So
that
let
show. It
me
was good.
talk about them here a bit. That's Kof Nuts and Christine Elise, and he's a rapper, and she's a
What a beautiful
harpist.
photo. What a beautiful photo.
Yeah, they have some great press, but he's a photographer as well. So he takes a ton of photos when they go on tour. And they have something really cool that they do at the end of their show. They get like the whole audience to get together and they get in the shot with them and take a shot. But they've also like built up this whole community around the States, like kind of like it's like a group that can uh, talk about things. So they do like a help group after their show too. So there's people that come for the show, and then there's like they interact and do other things. So they got a brand new album coming out soon, and you can catch all this info on Kof Nuts. And this gentleman opened up for Most Def a month or so. The last time I saw him in Toronto. They played at the Painted Lady, and yeah, so they got a wicked new album coming out, and hopefully one day I can get back to the States, or we can get back to the States, buddy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you need a cameraman.
well, I know, and so here's a skinny shot of them. They're like,
Damn.
but that's like their main one of their main press photos. But yeah, they toured all over the States, and she brought that harp around everywhere, and
Jeez.
it's a good duo though, and another friend of mine showcased on Friday night. Her name is Maggie Ray, and she's a buddy of mine.
She had a
And
really sweet voice too.
yeah, she's got a great, you know, it's like a pretty chill sound, but it's like something from the past, like a voice that you would hear uh, from a while ago. And you can check her out on Maggie Ray Bandcamp because another Bandcamp's coming up. We're gonna do next weekend. I think the weekend after that, Paul's Head, and you can catch her on Instagram, Maggie Ray Music. But yeah, let's get to our show here, and that's our recap from Friday night. Um, so yeah, what do you want to talk about today? Is there anything that's going through?
Well, I wanted to ask you, like, you always bring up the Painted Lady, and I know you played all over
Yeah.
Canada, but I want to know, like, what is your favorite city to play
Ooh.
in Canada?
Well, I haven't had a lot of experience. Like I've done maybe 30 shows across Canada, and it was all like crunched in 3-4 years, like before the lockdown.
Mhm.
The most I've played in is Montreal. That's probably a good
Makes sense.
15 times. Ottawa, I think I've done half a dozen. I did the whole East Coast by myself. That was a great trip. I
I wouldn't have
camped.
been
I went
surprised
and
if you said
saw
the East
people.
Coast was your favorite place to play.
That was so hard though. It was like
Really?
really not depressing, but it just like wow. you got to eat a lot of L's, man. It's like when you're by yourself and you're driving and you're doing everything and nobody shows up to shows and you're not from there, so you don't.
That's the
It's hard to
grind.
advertising, touring, and I had no openers too, right? It's like maybe one place I had an opener, so it was tough. But like the satisfaction of a trip, that was definitely the best trip. Coming out and seeing you guys in Edmonton was definitely a good time. You know, a lot of hiccups we had with me locking the drum set in the fucking truck and shit like that. But also, you know, it's just more fun going through the process, right? We
Absolutely.
definitely had some fun gigs. I did a quick one in Vancouver. I never touched base in Winnipeg. I never did Manitoba. I
Winnipeg
never
has a
got out
beautiful music scene, man.
or
Beautiful
sketch.
music
I
scene.
was so close. I had a couple booked. I was ready to go in May. I had a flight booked, ready to go, and I was going to do a one-off in Winnipeg because it's just so far. And I was going to spend a week there actually and get into the music scene there in Winnipeg. But I definitely Montreal is my favorite place to go. But the best gig was with you guys for sure. That was
Damn,
like
dude.
in Edmonton. I think the Sewing Machine Factory was a really good night. Like we just had like the people that you invited showed up. Everybody showed up. There was people that knew me as an act from the first time I partied with you guys at the Forge. Like that
Mhm.
was the first time we ever played together. And then I went away to Calgary, and then I came. That was December, and I came back in April and jammed with you guys at the Sewing Machine Factory. And our buddies, SoundCloud Bodacious. We're gonna get these guys on too. They're pretty rad. And the next night, I went to. It was cool because I had booked 2 shows in Edmonton there with you, or with myself. I did the night with you guys, and then the day after, I went to this cafe called the Carrot Cafe,
Yeah,
and it
I
was
know
like
people that played there. It's
super
good.
community based. But it's one of those places where you go in thinking that like it's a certain type of place, but you'd be surprised how many people like rap music. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
dude, especially your
and
rap suits a cafe style too. Your rap suits everywhere. You know, it's chill
yeah,
and
and
you know it's got a story to it.
the kid there really enjoyed I played another place like that exactly. It was in St. Catharines, and it was great. It was like people bringing their art, and it's more than just kind of a venue, right? Like it's a coffee house that became kind of a venue. But yeah, Edmonton was good. Um, I did
My
also
advice
one
would be
in
for any artist is definitely hit up Winnipeg because Winnipeg is one of those places you're not going to struggle filling up a venue. People there they love music. I don't like the city's not small. It's
oh, it's
about like
I'm
860,000, but they just love the music scene there. Like
they
it's
got a
smaller than
great
Edmonton and Calgary, but it's way better. It's way better over there, you know. So any artists out there, stop off at Winnipeg, man, or you'd be a loose peg not to.
well,
Yeah.
Winnipeg. I had loser peg in the hole. Uh, so the guy who got me into doing open mics here in Toronto, Gord, he used to do audio for the Raptors. He was the one who convinced me to get out to my first open mic in Toronto, well before I met you at
Damn.
the Dog. And he moved to Winnipeg, so he's like, the scene is good out here, and I've heard from people out there. Like I worked the Junos out there, and I did a couple of shows out there, but it's just for work. But I wanted to go as an artist and just go for a week and kind of just immerse myself. But East Coast was nice. It was hard because the venues are so far and few in between. It's not like
Mhm.
Toronto and Montreal. There's a lot. Like it's like each of those cities have maybe 2 or 3 decent venues that are, good enough to build a tour around.
Still
But
haven't been out there.
one of the best venues of all is in Charlottetown, PEI, and that's what the fuck is it called?
It's probably the only venue they got, you
It's
know.
coming. Bubba's. Sorry,
Bubba's.
Bubba's Lounge, and it's amazing, and it's wicked Lebanese food. They have like,
Oh fuck yeah.
and the good thing I think, because I haven't done too much touring in the West Coast, I only did a couple shows with you guys, Calgary and Vancouver, and that's like all I did flights, right? I flew.
Mhm.
And I heard that when you travel in the West Coast venues, they put you up. There's like places they'll put you up because the drives are so fucking far between venues. In the East Coast, they give you a discount on a meal. Either
Oh,
they
that's
give
sick.
you the meal for free or it's a very reduced price. So that's the perk I got going out to the East Coast, as far as Ontario and or Montreal or Quebec. In Ontario, go fuck yourself. Like,
Yeah.
there's fucking do
So what?
everything, dude.
So what's the best thing you got from a venue then? You know, like what's the best thing you got from a venue for playing? Like for me, it was I was playing in Vernon, British Columbia, and you got a limited free beer if you were one of the bands. That was
Okay,
like the best
that's
perk,
good.
you know? Oh, it was
I've
great.
never really gotten any perks because it's like everywhere I've done shows, I've kind of had to convince people that my shit's gonna work there, right? So it's like they're not used to like, oh, the hip hop is down the street at the club. That's where they do the hip hop music. I've
Yeah,
actually had emails like that from owners and venue bookers of like,
jeez.
we do the hip hop in those places over there. There's two places that do it. And I'm like, no, those fucking venues suck ass. I'm not asking people $20 to come and
I've
see me
gotten
play
kicked out of some venues
for
before
10.
for having the wrong style of music. Actually, in Toronto, I did an open mic night, and this is a pretty good story. I did an open mic night in some random bar in
Where?
Toronto.
Where was
I
it?
literally, it was like a Crown and Pub or the Crown and Pub.
Oh,
Everything.
I know what you're talking about.
It was like the Crown and Pub. So, but we did that, and we were playing well, and they said, yeah, it's good, but it's just too loud. So they sent us, like, we were pissed off when they told us to pack up. There's a
Too
venue literally
loud.
down the street. Like there's a venue down the street, like you just said. So we pack up, we get all our stuff going over there, and then sure enough, we play, we fucking kill it. And then who's in the audience? The drummer of the Headstones was in there, and he starts talking about how sick our music was. So I
I
mean,
remember you saying that to me.
yeah,
And my uncle, who teaches at Harris, produced for the Headstones. He
fuck,
produced one
dude.
of their
Canada's
albums.
a small world, guys.
Fuck, it is crazy small. Yeah, so fucking venues, man. It's not even been, it hasn't even been on my brain for a while because this is the time we start getting out there. Like this is the April is when the gigs start to get more consistent. And then May, you're usually packed up in June and you get as much as you can in July and August. And
Yeah,
then, and that's it. So there's nothing. There's going to be zilch. There's not
zilch.
going to be a goddamn thing this summer. So it's like,
I
what are
hate
we
it
going
because
to do this summer?
Alberta's sending out letters saying like, putting up posts in like they're gonna plan on having some venues open up and stuff. It's like
They
you
ain't
can't fucking
doing
plan that.
shit.
Yeah, like don't
They
even
ain't
tease
doing
me with that.
shit.
Don't even tease
Yeah.
me with that, man. So I mean,
Especially like if you're gonna do things like the Stampede and things that require months of planning and shit like that, you can't just say, boom, we're doing it this day and there's a poster for it. It's like you can't make these days and just say like, okay, this is the end game, punch the virus in the face. It's like
so
you
so
gotta say, I don't
so
know.
what was your
It's
favorite venue then that you played? Is it the Painted Lady? Because you always talk about it.
Yeah, in Toronto, I really like it just because I'm,
Look, yeah, in
familiar
Toronto.
with it.
Sorry.
And I play. The Horseshoe was pretty cool. The Horseshoe was just cool to be on that stage, and it was
Hmm.
nice that they revamped it a couple years ago. They cleaned up the stage, they cleaned up the backdrop. They put like a nice mural. Um, I think Johnny Cash and what's his name from Cord Downey.
Oh,
But
sick.
just to play on that stage is cool, and I've played there the most, I think, and
Is that what you
that's
would recommend to an
still
artist if they come out there? Like, would you recommend that they go to the Painted Lady to play, or what would you recommend?
yeah. Oh, absolutely. And Like I said before, it's not hard, but it's harder for a hip hop artist, a solo hip hop artist, to like um organize his own shows. That's what I do,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's like, and every show I did was a showcase. It wasn't necessarily hip hop. It was just like who I kind of jived with, and because I at the Painted Lady did all these venues and places where everybody was kind of mixed. That's how I kind of presented my showcases across the country, and then that it just made it easier to connect with people instead of just like I need a hip hop artist or we're just doing a rock show and I was like strongly opposed to that every time, and every time I worked with like a production company or something that had those nights, I didn't go well with it. It just didn't work well. um and the funny thing is like we did one in Hamilton called the Taco and Beer Lounger. It's the only place I ever did in Hamilton. Doors Bar, that's what it's called.
Hamilton is a
And
wild town, man.
it's what, but it was like all metal. We did like 4 bands, and it was all metal bands, and then there was us. Somebody came up to me and was like, "Oh, I'm glad you played." It's just like a little break from the metal. Like the metal's nice, but it was just like, but people appreciated the variety of different acts, right? So let me ask you, like, you've seen that at a young age, and also you played with me in some venues that are older and shitty. And what's like why would you go out to a bar now that's really decrepit and shit, other than like the nostalgia for it? Like, what's the lure to me? I don't see the point of going out to a grungy bar that's 30 years old and you know
Well, here in
nothing's
Edmonton,
been
you take what you can
upkept.
get, like here in Edmonton, you take what you can get. But I think we had this discussion before, like these places are naturally get phased out if they can't keep up, when they do reopen. But
Yeah,
I don't know, something about the feeling of going to a place with history, but there are a lot of bars out there that try to reamp their, like if they're slow, they try to have music nights and everything. And it's like the sound's always bad. The sound guy always hates it when you try to ask for anything. So there's
every
still
sound guy hates his life,
every
dude. Trust.
every sound
Every
guy hates
front
it.
of house
Hates it.
guy hates his life. Even okay, I'll tell you, I worked the shows at the Air Canada Center, and I've dealt with the biggest front of house guys of all time, and they're all miserable.
It's weird. I
No,
mean, like I get it.
actually, the biggest bands of all, they have the nicest ones. Usually, like the
Yeah.
ones that have lasted all these years, they have like a pretty chill front of house guys.
Like
Anyway,
you feel
sorry.
like being a sound guy that you would be interested in what the band has to say and what they like about their sound, but no, it's always like, yeah, can I get some more guitar? They say it's loud enough. That's for sure loud
Yeah.
enough. I've been doing this for 58 years. That's good.
Okay, so let me ask you, you're a drummer, and that's like you need that, right? So, and that's probably what the sound guys hate the most is like the drum check. They
They
fucking hate
do.
they
They fucking
fucking
hate
hate
this.
drum checks.
Dude, the
So,
worst is when you hit a
what was the
microphone with
worst?
your drumstick and you're just like,
But here's the thing. There's times to pick your battles, right? And I'm sure you learned that over the years. Never pick a battle with a sound guy ever, because he owns your sound for the
oh
show.
yeah.
Like, he doesn't care if it comes out, like, it might reflect on his job, of course, but if it goes off a little bit and it's a little muddy, who's gonna know, really? You can just
So
blame it
the
on you.
the way that we
So
combat that.
what was the worst situation you had like that? And was it you who wasn't cool, or was it somebody else in your band, or was it what was the situation?
If you had to guess, I mean, you could probably guess it was someone else in my band, right? I mean,
Mhm.
my guitar player is fucking. He could be dramatic, which is fine, So when you get a sound guy and then you get my guitar player butting heads, it's basically like the guy just gives up halfway through. So I can't remember what venue it is. I think it was called like the Lizard or something, the Lizard Pub or something weird like that. And again,
Yeah.
year old crap the guy just ended up not touching anything. Like my guitar player and him were button heads the whole time, so he ended up just leaving it as, and it just sounded
That's the
like a gig.
worst.
Yeah, he was like, "No, we're done.
That's the
This is it."
worst.
Yeah, so you
That's
got to
the
keep a
worst
cool
when you
head
get them to
with
quit.
those
Yeah.
guys. Yeah.
When you get them to quit, that's the worst. You have completely failed because
Oh yeah.
it's the guy just gives in. He's just not having it. He's just
Well, the
like,
way that
fuck
we
these
combat
guys.
that is we just start like we'll be super nice to them and we'll ask them, kindly, and then we'll just kill it our first couple songs, and once they know that we know how to play and that we actually are a band that knows how we want
They
to sound
ease
and we
up.
actually do
They
a good job,
usually
they
ease
ease
up.
up. Buy
Yeah.
them a beer too. Any band out there, buy your sound guy a beer, like right off the hop, and say you're excited to work with him, but don't come on too strong because they smell that. So be
Yeah, well,
easy
you don't
on
have to
them.
be a pole smoker, but you could just be nice.
So can I get
Just
some
be
more
nice.
volume? Yeah.
You just be nice, man, and also just like take their bad attitude. Really, you have to take that. And um, there's been several times where like, because I bring my own DI, right, and I was like, this one works, and he's like, oh, use the one on stage, and I was like, all right, well, it's not working. And he's like, oh, it's working, I know it's working. And he's just like yelling at me from the booth with the mic. I'm like, okay. And then he's punching buttons and it's not working, and he comes up and the thing that I told him is not working. So it's like, I don't need to be like, I told you so. I
But
just
I
sit
told you
there
so.
and let him fix it, right? You know what I mean? So, and then at the end of the gig, he's like, oh, nice set. So it's like, you just leave it is. And yeah, I had quite an incident at the Horseshoe with somebody, but I won't name names. But I was late to get to the Horseshoe for my sound check, and it was a showcase night, right? It was like 4 other bands, and my sound check is super short. It's just like I go up, check the instrumentals and my mic. It's like 2 minutes. So I showed. He's like, nope. He just gave me the whole like fucking like shun me out. He's like, nope, not even talking to you. I'm like 20 minutes late. And I'm like, can I get a sound check? He's like, nope, not. And it could totally fit in, right? But he's just being a dick, right?
That's
And I
like
was
their
just like,
job is to be a dick,
I
which
was
is what
just
they
like,
think.
all right, I want to go. And then I was with my friend, and she's a musician as well, and she was already like half in the bag, right? So she's like, what the fuck? You're not getting sound check? So she went and like confronted him. And these guys are so like nice to get
So what
along with, you know?
do you do?
So I'm like, what are you fucking doing? I'm like, just shut the fuck up. I've got this taken care of. I'm going away. It doesn't matter. It's not your gig. And she just like embarrassed herself in front of me and everybody. And I was like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So there's been some disaster ones, and there's been ones where something screws up and the guy eases you back into it, so he saves you sometimes. So, but the lesson is, don't ever fuck with the sound guy when
Don't.
you're out of just
At least you got one.
like
I mean,
exactly. And
when we and you were in, I think Portland, we didn't have a sound guy for one of your performances. Don't necessarily have to name names, but remember how stressful that was? That was
I put
stressful.
I put the stress on myself. I was just like, dude, it's not working when it wasn't working. And then so I
No,
was just
dude,
like, all right,
that was
step
kind of
back. So
yeah. Had a few
I
beers.
stepped back. I stepped back, and I was just like, you know what? Just take it easy and figure it out. So we figured
Yeah.
it out. We made it work, and it was a great gig. It was like a little brewery, basically, and
So lots of
we were
beer.
able to have a few refreshments, and
I think that was the most drunk we got on the trip, probably.
yeah,
Mm,
it was a good time.
it was.
So I was waiting for Ryan to join us. I think he was just trying to fix some stuff. What do you want to chat about next? We can
Well,
advertise some
I
stuff
was
for
gonna
myself.
ask you about what your like. Where did you play in Vancouver?
There's cuffnuts.com again. I played at this place called Lana Lou's, and it was in um East Hastings. So like
That's
like
the
ghetto.
best place in Vancouver to play, man. That's why I got
Yeah,
mugged
well,
twice there because I always go to venues in East Hastings.
that's
Yeah.
where all the good
Dude,
music
I've,
is.
I've
But
been
it
to
was
Vancouver
run down.
like 10 times. It's always East Hastings. Like, I don't even know what it looks. I don't even know what Vancouver looks like outside of East Hastings, man. It's
Yeah,
the
I don't
best.
think there's anything else but East Hastings. It's
Heroin addicts and music venues. It's the best.
yeah,
Great
pretty
combination.
much. So it was weird because it was another one where they didn't tell us everything, right? So I get there and there's like a whole film crew there. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? And there's like a film set. There's like gear everywhere and there's fucking a crew. And I'm like, all right, I'm here for sound check. And they're like, okay, we're shooting something. And then I'm like, okay, is the gig still going on? Because I came all the way from Vancouver or to Vancouver for this just one fucking gig. And then I can't get a hold of the owner. And then so he finally comes and he's like, oh, yeah, we fit in a movie shoot. And then you guys are right after. I'm like, right after? I'm like, there's 3 fucking bands. They have to set up and do. So whatever. That was whoever ran it was quick. They actually got out at like 8:30, this film crew. And then it was like 9 o'clock we were playing. So,
Were those
yeah,
bands
I
pretty
was.
much all punk bands?
No, one was kind of like Sublime a little, like not that great, but it was like it had like some swing
Ska.
band elements to it. Like, yeah, they were kind of cool. And there was another artist, and it was cool. It had like a library in the background. It was a really cool setting. It'd be a cool venue to do live streaming from. It would be really cool. But my friend came in that I worked with in Toronto, and um, we snuck out like halfway through one of the sets and went and had a beer and came back. And but Vancouver was nice. It was uh it was you know, interesting because it's a different scene too, right? So I don't know
Dude,
what it's gonna
it's
be.
I don't know what it is about Vancouver, man, but the punk bands that they have there are amazing. The punk scene there is unreal. The skateboard scene there is unreal. Like anytime like a person in Edmonton that skateboards or plays music, usually they just end up moving to Vancouver, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a
Wow.
good place to be. And there's this I should have got the venue name, but this one venue is literally stage and got a skate park.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're literally in a mosh, skateboarders riding by you and everything, doing tricks. It really feels like you're in a movie or a music video or something. It's unreal. Like, yeah, yeah. As soon as venues are open up, I'm gonna start trying to get some shows over there too. Again, like it's. I feel like Vancouver doesn't really feel like British Columbia, but it's definitely an amazing city. Like it's its own world. It feels more like Seattle and Portland than it does the rest of
Yeah.
BC. But the punk scene there is unreal. And usually when I do bring up a band from Vancouver, like some of the videos I'll show you, they're usually punk bands. And it's not me just super into punk. It's just what Vancouver really has to offer. So I'd say they probably got the best punk scene in Canada. You know, Toronto's probably got the best hip hop scene. Montreal's probably
Hamilton's
got the
got a pretty
best.
good punk scene.
Yeah,
Hamilton, but yeah,
dude,
there's a lot of
that city looks like a punk rocker if it was a town. You know, it looks
yeah.
like beat up a little bit. It looks like it's had too many drinks. It looks like it hasn't slept in 4 or 5 days. That's Hamilton.
Sucking on a muzzle.
Yep. Yep.
Anyway, speaking of skateboarders, we're gonna get Ryan in here and we're gonna talk to him. We got Ryan waiting from in Germany, so let's bring him in here.
Hello,
Yo,
Ryan.
brother, what's up?
Oh,
Let's see if we can hear you. We get some audio from you.
you got to unmute your mic maybe on the little bottom thing there, dude. Can't hear you.
Yeah, no mic, can't hear you.
One second,
So we
guys.
got Ryan here from Germany. No, you're muted. Niente. No audio. Can't hear you.
Shit. I knew today was starting off too smooth. Yeah.
You get what you pay for. So this
Oh,
is
yeah.
a free show, folks.
Yeah. There you go. I'll tell a quick joke then.
If you want some upgrades, then send some money. There's
that would be nice.
There's a PayPal on the top of this YouTube channel. If you like to throw in some donaires.
I mean, if you guys could send us money, that'd be good, because you see that guitar back there, it only has 5 strings. I wouldn't mind being able to buy a 6th string. It's the most expensive string.
Oh, don't let him be out all alone with just 5 strings.
Exactly,
Please
guys.
help him.
And now,
so Ryan,
there
it is.
The house. There we go. What's up?
Now we're rock and rolling.
Hi, we're
now
here.
We're rock and
How's
rolling.
it going?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Here,
dude,
get into
mine
the
didn't work
camera.
either.
Man, I've been stressed out for the last 5 hours fucking trying to set this shit up.
Here, move your face over. We can't see you there.
We gotta see that beautiful Welsh face.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, move into the camera. Can you see the? There you go.
Well, I can even put some extra light on in the background.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. You'll be washed out. All right, we got Ryan in Germany here, and Ryan.
Time is it over there in Deutschland?
Like
I've actually got some good news for you guys today.
It's almost 3.
You're pregnant.
My football team won the cup final. Ajax.
Ryan, nobody cares about soccer in North America.
I don't care, but Ajax won the cup final today, and that's one for Alex. That's one for Alex.
I know he loves
Amsterdam. I know he loves Amsterdam, and today they beat Vitesse 2-1, and our favorite town that we rapped in and made all these movies has won the cup final.
I'm gonna have a beer to celebrate.
I did a liter one.
Donka.
It's funny because your accent makes it sound like you said a little one, but I know you said a liter one, which is the total opposite.
A little liter. It was just a little liter. Oh, he's actually just doing a German Sunday. Really, that's all.
I'm doing Oktoberfest the start of the year.
Every day's Oktoberfest in Germany, man.
Today I'm only drinking cola, so you know I'm not being an asshole.
Where's that?
That's all Kahlua.
Guinness? Yeah, it's Guinness.
Nah.
Well, Alex, dude, we appreciate you being up, man. It's like freaking late over there, so welcome, dude.
No, but I've actually been busy for 5.5 hours setting my whole computer up with the mic and everything to be with you guys tonight. Because last week it sucked doing it through the telephone. So now I set up my HD mic and everything, and I was like, okay. Now we get some intellectual stuff, you know. Got the mic set up, got my shit set up. I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Improvements. Let me ask you something, Ryan. Let me see if you can hear this. Because if you can hear this, then we can play ball. Let's see.
I don't.
One sec. Can you hear this music?
Yeah.
And it's in time for you?
Yeah.
All right, then we're in business.
Yeah, this is cool, man.
We can still hear it or no?
Not now, but I could hear it a second ago.
Gotcha. So there's got to be a way to share the screen and not... There we go.
Ooh, like that delay, man.
You know, it'd be cool if we could kind of like see the actual music video. I can pull up, but keep it on mute. Let's see if I can do that. Then we could freestyle.
How's it going down there? Going down there.
All right, there's one thing I have to say. Rest in peace to Big Rob.
Oh yeah.
Who was laying
Black.
He was actually.
We do got a rough delay going on here.
He was that.
Hold on, everybody.
He was on the side of the bed of DMX.
There we go.
He was on the side of the bed of DMX, just like give his rest in peace, you know, to DMX. And then a week later, he died.
Yeah. So same
rough
age,
time,
pretty much, you know.
I would like his bank account, but You know what I mean? But
Some of them didn't finish off too well, and that's what Paul and I were talking
no, but
about
Big
last
Rob,
week. Is that a lot of them? Well, DMX, sold lots and lots, but a lot of them finish off with no money and
yeah, but
like
Big
fucking
Rob,
nothing.
Big Rob died with a 2.3 million netto
Yeah,
on
some
his bank.
still
So
own
Yeah,
a
bad.
lot of
but
other stuff.
he didn't own a house. He lived in like motels and all that kind of stuff. He never really had his own house or anything. He just lived like he was in the ghetto, and that's what I like about
A
the
homeless man with $2.3 million.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I like about the guy. I like the character. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
that's crazy. I don't know much
Yeah.
about this gentleman, to be honest. I don't know
Hey,
much
you
about
look
him.
him up. Look
He
him
was
up,
in
Big
the
Rob.
like
Yeah, he's made
Bad
some really
Boy.
good music.
He was like Bad Boy Puffy back in the late
Yeah,
90s. Like
yeah,
that
in the
group.
Puff.
He's the same age. He's
Yeah,
like
Puffy
50.
made that beat called Chaos.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's he's probably the same age. He's like 50s, in his 50s or so.
He didn't. I think Puff Daddy basically stole all his money. Like Puff Daddy
I
took
think
90%, and he took
there's
10.
a lot of stories about
kind
the
of thing.
daddy of Puff stealing.
Yeah, but he's worth $1 billion.
Yeah.
And
That's how
most
he
of
gets his money,
MCs
stealing
and
it.
that's like, well, this is what goes on with all these studio these bosses in studios. They're like, oh, they get you, they pull you in like a fucking magnet. Like, oh, I promise you this, I promise you that. Then you get half of it, and then they tell you to fuck off. That's what happened to Tupac. That's what happened to Biggie. That's what happened to many MCs. So at the end of the day, when you see it and you hear it, you're like, man, better off doing this shit myself.
That's another
I
great
take
reason why
100%.
we're all doing this stuff now, like cutting out that middleman.
Exactly. That's
Well,
what
this
we're
is the
talking about.
middleman. This is the
That's
middleman.
right.
So, let's
like-
fucking do some beats, buddy.
If
Let's see.
I was like with you guys, it would all be 50-50-50. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
there wouldn't be no
50-50-50.
there wouldn't be
50-50-50. I love that ratio. It's yeah, this is what we
Yeah.
got. 50-50-50 all around.
Yeah.
right?
exactly. You know what I mean?
It
And-
works half of the time,
I don't know.
all the time. It
They
works
say
but-
60% of the
no,
time it works
but it's
all
like-
the time.
all the time.
It's like when we put all our energy into something and we only get 20%.
It's called taxes in Canada.
It's
Yep.
like you're taking my fucking lyrics, you're putting them on a fucking label, on an album, and then telling me, yeah, sorry, but yeah, we had to print all the CDs out. That costs also money, and they also get it done for free because they've got their own little fucking establishment background. That's what I loved about that freestyle I sent you guys from Snoop Dogg. Dissing Suge Knight.
Oh yeah, that's not the first time he was talking about Mr. Knight.
Oh, but hey, it was the first time I heard Snoop Dogg actually freestyling, man. That I was like, ooh, Snoop Dogg, you've actually got a flow now.
Yeah, I always thought he was too ripped all the time to think that fast,
But this time he was like fast. He was on there. He was like, bam. And when I heard Snoop Dogg back in the days, I was like, oh, I like his flow and everything, because he's stoned as fuck. But this time he was really good, I was like, yeah, that's Snoop.
So when did you go to Amsterdam, Paul? That was like a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
Back in the 70s.
Yeah, that's what I went. I was there right in the 70s. Yeah, I was a cop out on the beat in Amsterdam in the 70s. It was a rough time. No, I went to Amsterdam when I was first time I had my 19th birthday in Amsterdam. And
So like a decade ago? Like 2
yeah,
years
oh
ago?
fuck, don't say that. Oh. Yeah, it
How
was
many
a
mushrooms
long
did you
ass time
take?
ago. Lots. I ended up underneath a bridge sleeping on a used pregnancy test by a river because I had so many mushrooms. So
There's a river that was pregnant?
well, one of those
yeah.
canals, by the canals.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did literally everything you could do in Amsterdam when I turned 19. So the rest I was
Wow.
just there, just playing music for the rest of the time. But when I first got there, I did everything you do in the first night, so it was crazy. Yeah. Well, not everything, I guess.
The last time I went there, that was Ryan and I. We did the whole week of fucking debauchery, and Ryan just bowed out. I don't know. The Germans got him. He's
he was Anne Franken it. He was Anne Franken
it. That's why he had no lighting. There was no lighting in the.
I got to hide.
He was hiding. I don't know what happened to him there. But should I play a song or something? Should I
play us? You know what? And I wanted you to watch this Aussie video that I sent you. Whenever, like, I don't know if that's what you meant by play a song. You meant perform or show off one of the videos we were talking about?
Perform a song or like.
I would love it if you could perform.
Yeah,
I would love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one would you like to hear? Like, some of the songs. Here's Ryan here.
I mean, it is just a blast. It's just a fucking blast, man. It gets me going every time. Especially when you mention Chewbacca. I did it. I did it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You know what? Ryan and I will freestyle to that. What's up, brother?
You guys keep going. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna go grab a coffee.
All right, Paul's off.
Give me 1, 2 if you don't mind.
Yo, 1, 2. So, here I'm gonna take Paul out for a sec. Not remove.
Hey, how's the sound? Oh, how's the sound?
It's alright. There you go, and I'll bring you in. Let's see.
Oh, how's the sound?
I got you. You hear me?
Yeah. How's the sound?
It's fine. Are you good? Yeah. Okay. Now we're back. So, what we're gonna do is gonna try and rap over a freestyle. Let me see. Give me. Split screen. Hello, split screen. Everybody involved. There we go. Now we're back in business. So we're gonna get the audio in here, and then.
One second.
Yo, what's going on?
I'm gonna get friend. She's gonna come join.
Join? What do you mean join? Like?
Yeah, come watch our link.
Okay. So you ready to do some freestyling here?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do. I did it. I'll start it off. Okay. Oh yeah. I have to mute you for a sec. All right. Life slipped back, a massive drastic attacks, catastrophic collapse. Lost stacks, intoxicated elapse. Weak fuckers get stashed, thrown out back, and left and back with the alley cats. Down in the dumps for the last few months, I booked the pain and I took the lumps. Slept rock bottom and I bore to the cusp. Ain't no stopping, I'ma tear shit up. It's kinda hard to see what's against me as I sharpen my skills and I build my own legacy. So blatantly and graciously, many proms I don't agree, but seriously, I speak my mind so vividly. Debaters from the south to the north, they try to knock me off my course. Negativity fuels my fire, the hating words and dooms my desire. And no man alive can bring me down, I'm patience and it comes around. This grown man business, my whole life I've been fighting in the trenches. Most dudes are like bitches, treat issues with tissues. Little immature concerns, create your own problems, get what we deserve. And the fire still burns deep within. So many times I should have been dead, constantly hospitalized. Sincerely yours, the accident kid. There's a hook here, and then you can go out to the hook. There you go. I swam with the mermaids. I ate with some kings and queens. Found gold with the leprechauns. And I sailed all the oceans. I shot craps with Chewbacca. I partied with Schwarzenegger. Shot ducks with the George Dubs. to the world with Willy Wonka. All right, here's the floor, buddy.
Ready for waste. Ready for waste. People want to be coming and taking my trace. I'm living in a maze. Just the waste we got going on. Got the under now, and we gotta keep it strong. Yeah, this internet fucking me up. Gotta keep my drive. Got my warm it up. Yeah, chilling it out. Yeah, with the Alex. Now we got ourselves living in a palace. Oh, I have to. This shit keeps doubling me up.
That's why, yeah, it has to come from you. So it's not gonna work this way.
Yeah, it will. It will when I just forget the sound in the background.
Yeah, it's not gonna. This is not gonna work because it's going back into. It's bleeding back to you. So it has to come from Ryan's source.
It's got this reverb.
Yeah, so it has to come from you. Like you have to provide the instrumental. So I don't think it's gonna work like that.
You guys are inspiring me to start rapping. I should start fucking rapping.
But if you just want to give
ever
us
have a white guy rapper?
Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works.
You said you were hearing echo, right?
Yeah. All right. So I do it
it's
like
not
this.
Gonna work. If it's an echo, it's not gonna work.
All right. If I do it like this.
All right, we lost all our viewers, so we're just troubleshooting here.
You guys hear that?
No, sir.
No, you have to share the desktop with us. It's not.
How do you do that?
There should be a settings or that button that says share your screen. Like there's a picture of a desktop.
And then you have to accept it. Share audio.
Yeah, I'm not seeing an option for that. Let's see. Oh, here, hold on. Hold on 1 second.
It's getting there, boys.
An option. Yeah. All right, hold on. So I'll mute my mic.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, fed up buddy rappers, so wanna be pedestrians. And we're coming down here, now I got my thing. Just the way said I'm going on the link. But I got myself here like I'm looking at the kitchen sink. Yeah, but I'm drinking it up. I've got myself here sinking with the raps and bluff. When I grab a microphone, I'm loving the expressions. Everybody wanna come for the next session. Doing it, been there, done that, had the t-shirt. Put this whole hip-hop scene back to revert. Oh, but you gotta go reggae boom. And that's the reason taking the room. Yeah, so you wanna put your camera on zoom? Cause Ryan's taking out in the whole room. Chilling for the day, taking for my past, and I live for the way. Live for the beat, and I live for the day. Loving Alex, now we got it all on the beat. Anybody wanna come here round retreat? Now we got this whole program on together. Everybody wanna know ways I've got this. I gotta go and stop my beats in the present. That's the reason that I gotta go with the message. Live it out for the world, for the next day. Fed up of things that's gonna happen my pre-way. But I got this now when I'm under. But I wanna rap it like thunder. But my life is like a blunder. Hey, now we gotta keep on loving. Yeah, gotta keep it. Got my friends here, Paul on Alex. Now we got ourselves here going on the remix. Love for the day, love for the way, so we live for the peace. Love for the day, fuck the police. Love for the day and fuck the police. Just love for the day and I got this here. Freestyle this on the mic on a day, and I live for the distance, I live from away. But I'm fed up of people that wanna come here with an escalation with my brain. But I got myself here living in the pain. Bam. All right.
Yo, that worked. Hold on, Paul. Sorry, I muted you. Silenced too. Sir, we're back. That worked, eh? So what did you see? Did you see Ryan's screen or was it my screen?
I saw your screen.
You saw my screen, so you saw the
I'm pretty
video?
sure. Oh, okay. No, I didn't see a video. No.
No, so you saw Ryan's screen.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So Ryan, when you're freestyling, you have to bring up a picture in your desktop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you're doing that, just open up a photo, and it can't be 3 old dudes fucking. You can't have that photo.
4 old dudes, sure.
4 old, yeah, that's German.
Minimum
stuff.
4 old dudes.
I didn't have any fucking dudes fucking.
No.
What are you even here then?
It's Germany.
Yeah, come on.
So let me do one, and then we'll go back to Ryan and do another one. So let me see. Let's see if I can cue this up. I'm going to try and do my escape instrumental, and I'll cue up the music video as well for B-roll.
What you think to that? What you think to that freestyle? Actually,
that was lovely.
You're like an artist and a rapper combined, like some sort of rapist. It was amazing.
Yeah, that's what you get. That's
the best rapist out there.
Yeah,
that's what you.
I put pictures all over my city saying rapist. Everyone's gonna love it.
Yeah,
no rap
rapist.
That's what this guy said. This guy said we're at a gig, and this Paul never give the drummer the microphone ever. The microphone belongs.
I'll just take it though when I perform.
The microphone belongs to the singer, not the drummer. So Paul's like, this is Alex or Focus. He's the best rapist in the city. He's a great raper. His lyrics come out so smooth, and he just loves raping all the time at home and on the bus. And he didn't get into that. He was just like, he's a good raper.
But Paul, I didn't tell you this. Like, I am quarter Jamaican.
I feel like you're everything. Like, I literally feel like you're everything.
Wouldn't you say half quarter?
No, I'm a quarter. I'm a quarter Jamaican.
Quarter?
An ounce Jamaican?
Yeah, grandma's side in the family. Look at my beard. Look at my hair. Got fucking Rasta hanging out Jamaican. Everywhere, man.
God damn.
Yo, man.
You do look like a Rasta, man.
Yeah, I
am. All right, so I'm gonna try
something
Rasta, here. Man.
I got the long legs and everything. I don't know who my real dad is actually man. When I talk about this.
Anyway, silence. I'm gonna do some freestyle.
What did you
here.
say? Violence?
Violence in the silence.
I'll show you violence. Bam.
All right. Okay, we gotta have some sort of game plan here. All right, so I'm gonna do an instrumental freestyle and see if we can bring this up. This is all experimental. I'm gonna mute you guys. Silence. All right, so let me bring up the music video, and there's the music video. Hold on, Jesus Murphy. One thing at a time. Operating everything. Here we go. Focus Live here with Red Jones and Paul Nelson. Coming to you live every Sunday night All right. Check out Focus Rap on all platforms. All over. This is almost on cue. This is pretty good. All right. I rap for the state of mind. I keep the conscious straight in line as I through the five senses, meant in dimensions. They want to keep me lost and relentless, yeah. As I go into the atmosphere, I take this one thing clear. I keep coasting, devoting, keep it on floating. No ways as I keep on blowing past all these emotions, and I roll back these things I control in now. And I see it inside. My senses are alive, and I keep on riding, diving, flying. You can't dive. It's this the way I've always been climbing. In the hands and the clock of time, they want to take me out, but I break this 5 route, yes. And it's been relentless, and every day it's a mental sentence. And now you got to take it out with the mind games, plug it out in the place, yes. They want to push you down. Keep on going, and I'm around. It's the emotions keep on floating, and every day I always stay focused. Keep it devoted when the hands get in motion. Yes, keep on provoking, and keep yourself to the edge. I make a pledge every single day that I put the hate away, and I concentrate on my minds as I'm going through these hard times. No work, no job coming in, no currency, but I keep it on this straight fucking urgency. Yeah, it's the burning me like a fucking pageantry. Big cold sore on your face on the day when you put in your PV sace. Put it in the PVR, the VCR, and you get the fucking rewind and bring it on large. Yes, it's overconsumption. That's we do. Bringing on the luncheons. Yes, it's overspent. Too much money, and we filling up the rent. We're going to die from too much eating. I can't believe this money's burning on the trees again. And we're watching the bush burn. Keep it in the urgency to earn. So we on the rat race, put them in place in the psychedelic phase. As we keep going, steady hands of time. How much longer can I take before I start to unwind? Sitting back, chilling in the hands of time. And I keep this devoted, keep it on focus. Every single day, the third eye has been chosen. What you see and what you believe, it's not what you know, and it's not as it seems. It was like queued up to the video too, almost. That was dope. Let's get out of there. And mute.
I got the beat for you now.
That worked? Did that work?
I didn't hear the beat.
No?
No, dude. I said it in the messages too. I was muted. I couldn't tell you.
Fuck!
Still sounded good though.
You know why? Because I had Ryan's arm still. Cocksucker. But you saw the shit, right?
No. It was just us three, which is probably the most beautiful thing out there.
Fuck shit. Now you see it, right?
Now we're seeing it. Yeah.
Fuck ass.
You feel so powerless when you're muted too.
Can you hear this? Can you hear this?
No. No, we can't hear it. Hold on.
Yeah, many people want to take it.
Put up a picture if you can.
Now we're working out the system. Don't know where we have to look at our life and take our kingdom. Just wisdom that I be going it through. Taking a move, I'm bringing it down with a clue. Out of my brain, it's just the ways I'm going insane. I'm more freestyle than people want to take on the gleam. But I be going the thing, take my claim. But looking at life here, they don't feel ashamed. Growing up in the wrong place, wrong time, wrong rhymes. People know the whole times, yeah. So we're taking it cool, so now we'll have to give it back to you. guys.
Oh, done.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, next time. Oh, everything's fucked up.
At least we're working on it. I mean,
Yeah, we're
nearly
doing it
there.
live, folks. We're working it out live.
Yeah, but
So
that's
what
a good
happens
thing.
is
It's a good thing.
when you go to air,
Yeah.
just find a photo in your anywhere. Just get a photo ready and open it big. So then what we see is not the screen, and then we'll see something nice. So find a photo of yourself or something for the next one. Let me try again. Fucking take two. I'm gonna do stay focused. I'm gonna try this.
Can you give me 1 sec? I want to get myself a cola.
Yeah, well, look, I'm gonna do
Cola,
mine. So
cola.
I'm just gonna mute you for a sec.
Why'd you have to mute me the whole time? I'm not a mutant Ninja Turtle. Come
you're
on.
not a mutant. All right, we're gonna mute you here. All right. So let me try this again. Let's bring the screen in. And sorry, Paul, I've muted you too for a second. This is a one-man show here. Yeah, you're just fucking with me now. You're not muted. So this is Paul shot this music video. It was in like we were saying, Seattle and Portland. And I'm gonna bring it up. Where the fuck is it? Stay focused. Here it is. So I'm gonna cue this bugger up, and I'm going to freestyle to the track. Stay focused. Stay focused. God damn it. So let me see. As long as we can see that, I think we're in business. And you know what? I'm gonna keep your mic unmuted, just in case things don't go well. I'll hear from you.
Copy that.
Whoa, that's not good. Here we go. Ooh, that's not good. Never will I quit, even if I slip. Hold on. This is fucked up.
Damn.
That's awful. Is that crackling?
No, I didn't hear any crackles or pops.
Oh my god,
snaps.
It's all whoa. Everything's horrible for me. Everything coming in is just distorted for me. Iron moment. It's my Focusrite machine. Hold on.
5 moments if you need.
Hold on. Everything's going wrong. Wise, but we're pushing through and trying it. And I see you, Ryan. 1 second. But I'm gonna have to restart this Focusrite. Give me a second.
No worries, man. Stay focused, right? Ryan, you can give him like some bunny ears from the angle on my screen.
Check.
Czech Republic. Hey, Ryan. Why couldn't the pirate get into the movie?
Hello.
I don't know.
Hello.
All right. It was my machine, so I just restarted it.
Yeah.
And
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got
Sure
you.
can, Ryan.
All right. I got a good joke for you before you
What's
start
that?
your rap, just to make you laugh. All right. So, guy stepped in an airplane in Heathrow Airport in UK with 6 children, and this woman 2 rows behind is like, "All those children yours?" And he's like, "No, I work for a condom company. These are all customer complaints." Damn.
That was a good one.
That's good. You want to see more?
Yeah, I love him much. My brother Bilo, a very funny retardation.
Hey,
But
Ryan,
I
why
could
couldn't the
also-
pirate get in? Ryan, why couldn't the pirate get into the movie?
I don't know.
Because it was rated R.
Arr.
All right, I'm muting you after that.
My name's Tim. I'm 3.
Oh, Jesus. Keep it down. You don't need to yell into that. It's a microphone. We can hear you.
Me mum's upstairs shagging a black man.
Oh, you're going to be muted soon.
No.
All right, let's get into something here. I'm going to try something. That was a good fucking freestyle, too. Fucking
It was.
shit. Fuck.
It was.
And you didn't hear anything. So let's see if you can hear this. Can you hear this, you motherfucker?
It was a really good freestyle what you just put down.
You hear this, right?
We don't hear the beat yet.
Jesus.
I heard
Hold
the beat
on.
a second ago, but
One moment. There we
You
go.
guys should-
Now we
we're
give me a second.
gonna work on all that stuff.
Here we go. Here, listen. You can hear this, right?
You know we're gonna be famous.
Yes.
Okay. So we got that queued up,
Yeah.
and all right.
Did you hear the beat when I was right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that one last
Yeah, it was
one
good, it
worked.
was good.
So find a picture for yourself for the next one. So look
All
up
right.
a picture.
I don't have anything in my PC.
You don't have any pictures on
Find
your
something
computer.
online,
It's
man.
all on my phone.
Find a picture of an airplane or something. I don't know.
Find
Online,
a
just
picture of that
download
black
a
guy
photo.
mom was banging.
No, we can't do that. Okay, we're wasting time here. I'm gonna fucking mute you guys, and I'm gonna try this out. Here we go. Let's focus freestyle on. Stay focused. Here we go. All right. Yeah. Clashing of the times in my mind as it comes through. Hesitation of the times. All right. No waiting, no debating as I cold down these roads with this hesitation in my mind. It's a plantation as you waiting in time. These hands will strangle you out for the lines, yes. And they get you right in the box. They want to keep you locked to in your mind and you're lost, yes. And I do it with confusion and amusement. That's the way I did it without an abusive, yes. And I stay true to myself. These motherfuckers want to come after me for the wealth, but I stay focused, stay driven, stay divided, stay lying. And that's the way I'll keep on climbing and riding. This you'll never see me slip, see me fall. This the one, the motherfucker keep it tall. Yes, I see it in the heavens in my mind, and I recollect and all this pray for the time. You want to pray for my mind and you want to pray for my soul. I just see you later and I'll take it whole. I never looked up to the sky, never wondered why, never begged for my knees and never asked and try. Yes, I always keep it going, keep it on devoted. It's the grind, it's the shine that you keep in me motion. Yes, the motion and I'm flowing. You never keep it going. This is the way and I keep it on explosions. Just another way, another invention, another mention. Keeping your move mind and you keeping in the invention. Yes, I'll be locked in this detention of my mind's hesitation. Another day, night I'm waiting, yes, put it to the grind. Another feet forward, and I see myself shine. And as I see myself glistening in the transition, it's another mind, just another way. You'll be wishing, yes, you're wishing for the ways, wishing for the thoughts. And I'll be over there when you're fucking lost. Yes, focused, devoted, when it's all hopeless, even in the way you keep me going. And I stay flowing through the river and the vibe. I keep it in the mind every single day that I'm living out blind. And that the sense has been relentless in intentions. And that's the way I melted off with the mention, yes. And I said it before, I keep flowing through the atmosphere. Give me more, yes. Give me more negative and I'll blink it up, turn it out to a positive ray and I'm shining. Every day I keep it blinding myself, keep my rewinding, keep rewinding and reminding. That's the way, it's the only way, positive forward. That's the way I keep it going. Yes, I'm engine that will never run out of steam. Just a motherfucker who knows what I mean. Cause I steady for the grind. Roll up my ashes in the hands of time. It's the pyramids of the mind. 3 points that you find divine. Relaxation, meditation, and a peace of mind. Yes, focus, keep it all in the ocean. Cause I'm in the waves and I'm deep in the ocean. Right down the trench. Fuck it, wench. fucking dirty bitch that I mentioned, yes, she's gone, and I don't give a fuck. I had to turn it over, had the fast buck. Seen all my savings go away. Another day, just another rainy place, and another face in a place in the atmosphere. And I'll take this one thing clear, and I never seen it so near that I can touch it. I sit down and I had a 5-course luncheon. Me and Paul skipping out of Seattle before the disease comes, y'all. Another chapter.
Dude,
Did that work?
You're motivating me to freestyle, man. Like, mark my words, next week I'm freestyling, dude.
You know,
And it's been a while since I had to freestyle, but it'll come at you hard like an alien from X-Files.
What?
You know Lamar Chase from Amsterdam, the black dude on the stage with the guitar. From the
on our jam, Okay, so we got to make that a little more descriptive to the viewers. There's a bar at Bourbon Street. You explain this, Ryan, and I'll actually pull up the video. Hold on, watch this.
All right, there's some American guy called Lamar Chase, lives in Amsterdam. And
pulling up the music video.
I just sent him a message. It's like if you want to join our jam. So I sent him a link. And he gave me a thumbs up. So it could be.
I'm trying to find the gig where we were at, where I know what you're talking about. Here it is. It's called Bourbon Street, and it's a famous place in Amsterdam. Fucking Christ. On a bike. There it is. Let me see. I'll pause it. There's a Berlin Wall. There's this guy. Remember this guy that was dancing? This guy was awesome. He was just tearing it up. This is in Budapest. That's in the train in Amsterdam. That guy was awesome though, because he was just like cutting a rug like nobody else. And then it was perfect because I just shot his back, right?
Yeah, he's dead now.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that guy lives forever in our video here. I'm glad we captured him. Where the hell is that scene? I know exactly what we're talking about. It's coming. Here, it's coming.
That's me.
There's you.
There's Ryan. That hat from
there's the water hole.
Yeah,
and here it is. This is what this is what Ryan's referring to. This is the bar. The guy who runs this bar, and he was there's a couple friends of yours you introduced me to that we played with all week, and we played at this place like every night. So between this place and this place, the water hole, and then there was another place. It was right. This one. So there was like 3 or 4 places that we all played nightly for like 4 nights in a row. And I remember we were at the water hole and we were drinking like cocksuckers, man. We were fucking drinking all day. So I turned to this guy and I'm like, is there anything like a light beer? Can you go get me like a light beer or something? And he comes back with like a 5.5 beer. He's like, this is light. This is a light beer. And
Let she goes over there, man.
Like we were drinking fucking like 7.5 all night.
How long ago was this now?
This is like 5 years ago. This is
5 years ago. Not that long ago.
Yeah. But
we're still alive.
Years,
oh yeah, surprisingly still alive. Fuck.
In COVID years, it's like 100 years.
Right. You can't get Ryan underground. You know what I mean?
No. Do you want to freestyle another one, bud? Do you want to open up something from the Bad Meat LP instead, maybe?
Let's see if I can. I'll open. Which one shall I do? From the AM grinding or the Bad Meat?
Do the bad meat.
Which one?
Sublime. That's the one we were. and there's a saxophone solo. Again. See if you can find a photo.
You hear it? You hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There were times when I was just a blunder, when I was living it out like an MC. Now I've got myself free with my heart and going. Looking at the MCs, now I keep growing. Looking at the feelings that I've been through. Looking at focus, and now we gotta tell the truth. Me and Alex, we've been through the nice times when we were chilling in Amsterdam with nice rhymes. Yeah, but we got ourselves a one thing. Yeah, so we're living for the one thing. That we're looking at the ways that we have to go through. But everybody wanna come and try to tell the truth. But I'll be hitting it out. I got myself lifting my mouth, and everybody wanna pay me under and out. But I'll be going around this, loving the ways. I got my boundaries, but we gotta keep it down with surroundings. Living at the ways, I'm living in the ways, and I'm living in the ways. Aye. Living in the ways, and I'm loving on the ways, and I love it. Living in the ways, but I love it. That I got myself here for the truth from the heart. Now I got the hip hop scene back from start. Yeah.
Yo, Ryan, turn that down a bit.
Like that.
Turn it down a little.
Yeah. So I'm living in the ways that I didn't know where to go to, but I'm looking at my life with my heart through. Hey, but we got my own clue. Looking at the ways here that I have to tell the truth. But hey, focus, got this at the ways on the walk. Now I got my mic on the mic. But I got myself here, now we have to chill it out. That's the reason that we have to go and talk about. But I'll be fed up with people going down here, co-licking. What you wanna say? What you wanna say? What you wanna say? Yeah, overdriven stress. Freestyle, and now I gotta get it blessed. Don't think living on the paper. Now I have to rip it up and check it all later. But I like this beat. Live for the streets, love for the ways and the harmony. Unless the people wanna come and harm on me, but I'll be fed up of the things that are going on. For the streets, now I have to keep it going strong. When I go to my work, I make my money and come home. And that's the reason that I'm never feeling alone. But I got this, making a justice. But we're loving and mustard in my beat, and that's the reason I'm taking the beat. I know the ways that I gotta go and hit it. People wanna come down and try to go and flip it. When I go in on the microphone, I'm gonna hit it. Hey, but I'm fed up of taking and water down. I'm going the beat now, I'm ripping the whole town. I'm bringing it all here in this circuit, like a circus. That's the reason that you have to perk it. Yeah, so I'm living a market. Just an English guy, now I'm just working. Yeah, breaking and taking it out here, I'm revelating it down, I'm bringing the atmosphere. But I'll be bringing my mind clear with the way that down with my mind on the atmosphere. Yeah, love this shit, love this shit, love this shit, yeah. Love this here, love this here, love this here, yeah. Can you hear me here, hear me here, hear me here, yeah. I'm checking my mic, and that's the reason that I'll be chilling it out tonight. Sax solo. Yeah, I get fed up in the morning, dusk and dawning, waking up with nothing to do. I wanna go back to the old school. When we were rapping, we had it all like on a game of pool. Yeah, so we're chilling and raking. Now I have my life here, no mistaking. When I look at this thing with revelated, I'm fed up with this new generation of raps. And they're coming out with the crap. No words attack, but we have to go and chain react and bring it back to the old generation when we were going no frustration. this all new school jam is nothing for me. I'm back to the old school G, like it should be. I'm not the type to wake up in the morning out of my bed like I wanna be.
Yeah.
Right.
That works. So, okay, I can control it. So, I figured out how to adjust the volume while you were performing. So, I could adjust your input
You're now
while
the
you were
sound guy.
going. So, I'm not, yeah. And then, so I was able to throw in some
I had
photos as we're going.
I had a bit of a stutter and a butter in between, but
Yeah, it was butter, baby. It was straight butter.
Man.
So now that we're warmed up, I think that Ryan and I should freestyle over my new beats, the new
Oh fuck yeah.
the new songs. So
well,
I got
what do you think?
7.
What do you think this actually, Paul? Let's ask Paul a question.
All right, go ahead. You're on the line.
All right, Paul. All right.
Yes, sir.
Me and Focus met up in Amsterdam. And we did a couple of shows. Like I saw him on stage and I thought he was whack as shit. Not joking.
I was like, does that mean something good over
Here,
there?
you guys talk for a minute. I'm gonna make a coffee. You guys have a little conversation.
but
I'm gonna see myself out of
yeah,
this.
when he was in Amsterdam, that's how I met him. And I saw him on stage and I was like, whoa, this is interesting. This guy's like a poet, just standing there, spoken word, doing his shit on stage in my bar where I rap on stage, And I walked in to the bar and I was like, oh, who the fuck is this guy? What's he doing on my stage? You know what I mean? Kind of thing. And then afterwards, I was like, yo, who are you? And he's like, yeah, I'm Alex. Where you from? Yeah, Canada. I was like, cool. I like that. I don't
That's
like
sick.
Americans.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, cool, man. And all of a sudden, I was like, I'm going to do a rap now also. He's like, really? So I got on the stage and he heard me rap. And then I got him on the stage. And it turned into one big fucking massive party. Everyone was bouncing.
It was amazing.
And that's how it happened. That's how me and Alex got together.
Yeah, that's a sick story, man, too. I seen the performance, dude. It was amazing. It looked like shooting with a camera and everything, man. It looked like you guys did it for a long time.
No, this is just when we met.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And had a live band in it too, so that's how me and Alex met too. Is I was at an open mic night in downtown Toronto, and me and my guitar player were playing down there at a place called Not My Dog or something. And he said that we needed somebody. He needed some instruments behind him, so we played. And it was like Rage Against the Machine shit. So yeah, he's good flow. He's amazing to work with too, on his feet and everything.
Yeah, but like Alex is a special guy, also in my heart, Like after that, when he was in Amsterdam, like I would always have a place for him to stay for a good price, somewhere and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I always look out for these people, And
oh yeah, they're few and far between.
I've always been there for everyone, And but sometimes you have to think about yourself. And that's when me and my girlfriend lost our house because of a neighbor complaining. Well, don't go and live in the middle of Amsterdam, in the city.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna get loud there.
And then it was for me. It was I lost my house. I think my camera is gonna be better like that.
Wow.
But that's when you lose everything, man. That's the end of the world. And I really literally lost everything. They came and emptied our house and put it in the dumpster in the back of a lorry and crushed it all. And it was all stuff from my girlfriend's daughter's youth from school and all that kind of stuff. I tried to save most of the stuff, but I couldn't save everything, and that's Holland for you. They treat you like shit, and that's when I moved to Germany. And since I've been in Germany, I've got so much stuff now. If I move house now, I'm gonna need 2 lorries to move this shit.
I don't even know what lorry is.
Yeah.
Is it like a dude named Lori that's just really big and good at moving stuff?
Lori, I'll put it in my pouch.
I am Lori. I will help.
Yeah, but that's the way I met
That's
Alex. Me and Alex met in the waterhole.
Yeah.
And then after we were off stage, we made like, all right, nice to meet you and this. And from then on, we've been friends. And I took him to all the jam sessions in whole of Amsterdam.
And there's a lot.
That was probably the busiest week I've ever had. And then a couple years later, I'm not sure. No, it was the same year. That was 2016, but the year after, I went.
Yeah, you came back, and we met up outside in the red light district. This is a funny
story. Let me tell this story. This is funny. That the last summer that I saw Ryan was 2016, and I'd done like a 5-year, like a 12 city tour. Like we went all over the fucking place. Hold on, my coffee is gonna overflow.
No worries, man. You need that shit. Well, hello again, Ryan.
My name's Tim.
I still can't believe you got that mic for less than $30. That whole setup, man. Holy fuck.
All right, so this is more.
I'll send you the link on Facebook.
This is more bragging again. A guy I work with, an amazing camera operator, Terry. He started working on the tour with David Gilmour with fucking Pink Floyd. He got on with David Gilmour. So I was going through
Floyd.
Yeah, I was going through Europe, and I was going through Austria at the same time. And I was like, "Can you hook me up with some tickets?" And he just got on the show, and he's like, "I'll see what I can do." So he did. He managed to get the fucking ticket. So that was. But first, I was in Amsterdam. I met up with Ryan, and I remember Ryan on the phone with a few people. Either was like a few venues, and I didn't understand a fucking word he was saying because he's speaking Dutch, obviously. But I heard Pink Floyd come up a couple of times, and David Gilmour, he's like, "Yeah, this guy's on tour with Pink Floyd and stuff like that." So it's like Ryan's calling people, jazzing me up like a motherfucker. Just like this guy's got the links, but Ryan did whatever he had to do, and everywhere we went, we were like welcomed on stage on like somebody's night. It wasn't even like an open jam night. It was like a band. It was their night. Like they got paid, probably not a lot, for a few hours, and they're just like, all right. And Ryan comes back to me. He's like, yeah, I spoke to the band, and we got like a half hour. I'm like, half an hour? Holy shit, that's a fucking long time to get up there. But we did it. It was like a marathon that week. It was like a marathon of partying and fucking and freestyling, like a whole week.
Yeah, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah,
at the end of the day. You know, it's like.
But the only other week I had like that was in Budapest. Budapest is off the fucking chain too. It's like Amsterdam.
I really got to check that out. Fuck.
It's like the Eastern Bloc Budapest.
Like if you're ever back in Amsterdam, you just have to give me a call on Facebook. Tell me who you're talking to. Red Light District. No, but tell me who you're talking to for jam sessions when everything's back open again after the COVID. And if you give me a call and you give me them on the telephone, I'll be like, "Hey, it's Ryan here. Let this guy go, man."
All right, let's tap into your skills some more.
I get you readied up from here, man.
Let's tap into your skills while we're still at it here.
Hey, nice. Can you find in the background, by the way?
Thank you.
Can you find a picture to pull up, Ryan, so you can pull it up while you're freestyling? Just anything, like open up a page of
what
anything.
Then?
Just anything. Once you hit to start freestyling, just find something to open up on because we're looking at the computer screen when You're freestyling. So, what one did you want to pick? Let's choose from.
I like my farmer style. I like
Farmer
Barbara
style. What
Sparks.
the fuck are you
His
talking
hat.
about? Not your hat.
Yeah.
I like the hat. No, you got to find a picture to bring up on the desktop as soon as you start freestyling. Select a photo.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to download a photo?
Download a photo.
You're in trouble. Yeah.
So what you have in front of you is called a computer. It has something on the internet. No, I'm joking.
You know what? I reached the end of the internet the other day, and there's internet 2 now.
Oh,
so
sick.
If you want, that's like
I heard
whatever
about that. It's twice
you
as
lead
internet
on to it, it's twice as internet.
How do you do that?
You don't know how to download a photo,
Yeah, but
or just bring anything up. Just open the photo. I'm not just anything.
how do I do that?
You can't open up something like a photo, anything. Make it large on your desktop. You can't do that.
I don't have any photos.
Oh, forget it. Okay. Just let's stick to the audio. One thing at a time.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
All right.
You're
You going to pick a
great.
beat? Oh, my God. Like,
Right. I'm going to
you're
pick
going to have a lot of trouble if you can't open up a photo.
All right. I'm going to pick a beat.
All right. Can't have everything. Which beat do you want? Let's go from the AM grinding. There's 7 to choose from. There's two of the same. Let me know when you select it because I gotta open up the. Oh, there you go, Leslie Nielsen.
That's me. I was just showing him how easy it was.
Oh well, you can't show him from your end. Just you're gonna make
I
it
know.
tough.
Well, now I can tell him because I just did it. Freaking
Right.
easy.
I see what you're doing there, Ryan. There you go. You got the beat. There you go. There you go. I'll mute my mic.
Yeah. Yeah, times fly past. Don't know where to go, but I don't know what I'm gonna be living at last. But I got myself here taking on the class. Yeah, but we gotta be chilling the building. Chilling with Alex, we got a whole feeling. Yeah, but we loving all of what we doing. Online streaming, now we got it all fluent. Now we're on the microphone talking on the true things. He's drinking up coffee in the moving. Yeah, so we gotta keep it all cool. Nothing out the waste of a raising on school. Yeah. So we keep it all cool, cause we love what we're doing when we're chilling old school. Yeah, so we know what we do when we're chilling on the rebound. Yeah, you got a photo nice. That's the reason that we have to go and pay the price. Yeah, I'm fed up with rappers who wanna be coming. That's the reason that I'll be over the top and running. Yeah, but the stunning it out my brain. But I be calming it down here, clinically insane. But when I grabbing a microphone, knowing everybody wanna live at home. Yeah, so I have to be saying and breaking it down here with the whole atmosphere. Yeah. But we know what we do in the atmosphere. Yeah, care for the nature. Anybody wanna come against you? But I be fed up with things that I gotta fade up. But I got myself here when I grade up. When I grab a microphone, when I raise up. When I got my things here and I face up. With the feeling that I got my ways to go. Anybody wanna come and take my flow? But I have to go on this grow this. Anybody wanna go and blow shit? But I got myself from overthrowing with the things that I'm going out glowing. I got my mics and the racing emotions. More emotions. emotions, no commotion. Anybody wanna live the ocean? Right. I can't hear you guys.
My mic. There we go. I gotta cue
Excellent.
shit up.
That was sexy, dude.
That works great, man. So
Yeah.
we're making it work, man. It's happening.
Was that the shittiest rap ever, huh?
No,
No,
that's not
definitely
even
not
close.
the shittiest
That was
rap
fucking
ever.
awesome,
No,
man.
that was boss, man.
I love your flow. You definitely got like a reggae gangster kind of mix up with your voice, man. I really like it, and it definitely works a lot with Alex's really like nice like chill tone. You know, I think.
Yeah, we had a
Yeah.
good duo when we were playing live because it was more. Yeah, it was.
He's more laid
mix.
back, you know, and I'm more like, I'm gonna
I'm a
go in, I'm
stoner.
gonna go and fit it in the back, and people want to be coming and talking me whack. They want to be coming and trying to take the stack, and now I've got to be telling you that Alex is not even whack. Yeah, living the beats, living the streets. We're taking it down. We're taking a beat, and people want to be coming repeat. And now I have to say, take your heat, yo. So fuck off. I've got myself on the brock off. I'm just an English guy, but I've got myself. I'm liquidly high. Hey, you got this. You want to be coming with business, and that's the way. So I'm wrapping my shit down, and now you have your quiz list.
Time for a quiz, folks.
That was sick. Dessert. That was beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
me and
That's coming from
Alex.
full
Me and
ice,
Alex.
okay?
How about
Me
I
and-
do the paper song? I think that'll be a good idea.
Me and Alex literally raped Amsterdam in 1 week.
Yeah, there was a lineup. It was long. It was
Yeah.
organized.
No, I
Organized.
had everything on paper, like from one venue to the other. I was like, "Come, Alex, let's go."
He's like, I got a rape agenda.
Yeah.
Here, we're gonna rape the whole
Yeah.
town.
That's the orange
First
light
we're-
district.
First, you're gonna have breakfast. You're gonna have a real 5-course breakfast. This raping takes a lot of
Sausage, followed by
energy.
some sausage.
A lot of energy. So
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember? You remember cooking? Me cooking for you guys. in the
okay, so
B&B,
here, hold on.
in the Airbnb
Hold on.
that I was cooking
on.
your dinner.
Hold ein moment. Watch this. This is how good we are. Ryan is gonna do a commentary over this. Watch this. I'm gonna bring up that video that you're exactly talking about, and I'm gonna exclude the audio so we can speak over it. But hold on, it's right here. I have too many videos. Ryan and focus. Here it is. We'll keep it muted, but you can see this, right, boys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this is the Airbnb that Ryan and I got, and for Amsterdam, it was actually pretty clear. Every day was nice, but the one day it rained all fucking day. I think the whole city was gonna flood, and we just sat the whole day. I think we were pretty fucking hungover too, so it was like perfect timing. But we all chilled in this Airbnb, and we cooked this, or Ryan did, cook this fucking massive meal all day, and we just got wasted all day. Pretty much drank wine.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I think there's a butt crack there. But we just sat back and just look at the pretty flowers too. And yeah, there you go, Ryan.
Yeah, that's me.
So there's in the dam.
Olives. Back to cooking apparatus.
That's the way.
He made
That's
like
the
this
way.
fuck was it, like meatballs and this 20 cheese mashed potato.
That's almost too much cheese.
Yeah, and then French wine. Jeez. French wine's the best. And just lots of fixins. That Airbnb was not bad. And then a friend of mine came, and we moved to a fucking different Airbnb down the street, which I didn't need
This
to.
is funny. When you see me laughing.
Yeah,
You see me laughing.
yeah.
Do you know why I'm laughing? I'm fucking homeless.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the week that you were like fucking outed, and that was the week I came.
I felt ashamed.
Yeah, but there's nothing you
But
can
you look like
control.
relaxing good.
But I think we just forgot about everything. We kind of just like
No,
lived
was
that
just,
week, you know. We just kind of fucking
you
embodied the weekend.
you gave me a week of peace.
Yeah, it was fun. And then we went to I went with Chris. We went to Berlin after, and then we went to Prague, which I got to play in Prague actually.
That's funny. When I put you on the train, I found a bag with 700 euros in.
Oh yeah, that's where it went.
No.
No, I remember. I remember you found. I remember you called me and you just found it like this at the train station, and then you're like, "Oh, I went and bought all these kicks and shit like that." And fucking
Yeah, man. Me and my girlfriend, we just like, and then after that, it went so bad with me. I just moved to gym.
Yeah, it wasn't long after that. You were just like, I'm done.
I don't know.
Fucking. Oh, I knew you had enough. Like, listen to this, Paul. You can hear this, Paul?
I can't.
Oh, Paul fell asleep. He was like, "Fuck this shit." Here, let me get out of this. This was just like nice little. So the bike situation is so bad in Amsterdam, and it's like, fucking tourists are just insane there. They're just like fucking wasted, and they don't know where to ride the bicycles. They're just all over the fucking place.
And on top of that, you got people walking around high on mushrooms and weed.
Yeah.
Away.
Anyways, there's specific areas where you just shouldn't ride, and a lot of people. That's the thing, that people live in Amsterdam too, and it's fucking chaos in some parts, right? So this, me and this guy, we're walking down the street, and we're both drunk, we're both wasted, and this guy like ran across on a bike and almost hits Ryan. Like he just almost smokes him. And Ryan's like, "What the fuck you doing? You shouldn't be riding in this area. This is fucking, you know." And the guy turns around. He's like, "Fuck you, fuckhead." He was like some fucking 20-year-old kid from the States or something.
Probably. I was gonna say I didn't
Ryan
want to say it.
fucking. It was like the Terminator. This guy was like. Just fucking, you know, like he starts huffing after the fight, and I don't know. I hadn't seen you do anything fucking strenuous. Really, it was just like just perfect motion. You caught up to him. It was like a 100-meter dash, and you just threw him off the bike. It's one of the greatest things I've ever seen. It was just like, I'll fucking show you. I've had enough. It was like 20 years of fucking tourists, and I was just happened to be with you at that time.
Done.
And I was just like, well, he did tell you. He kind of did tell you, and he did give you a big warning, and you turned around and said, you
know what,
fuck
dude?
off.
Like people like that got to get tuned in.
But the night before, that was the footage that you're watching that night. Ryan went home and he messaged me. He was so mad. He was like, "These fucking cocksuckers, I'm tired of this city." It was like his breaking point. You're going home and you see these fuckheads throw in scooters into the river.
Jesus Christ.
Of people that live there, right? So it's like people just got out of hand there, and they would just fuck up shit that belonged to people there. And
you were there. You were there when they were checking.
Ryan's like, I'm done. Ryan's like, I'm fucking done. Like, as that week we were hanging out, he's like, I'm done. I don't think you'll see me here again. Like, if you come back to Amsterdam, I don't think I'll be here. And it probably
like Rotterdam, you know.
Yo, it saved his life. It saved your life, dude, leaving that city. And fucking best thing. And I am so happy that you moved to fucking Germany.
But that's something I can be honest about, you know.
Yeah.
Like in Amsterdam, you get an attraction of people offering you drugs at the same time. So like, oh, you want a gram of coke? 50 euros, whole gram. Oh, nice. And you take it. You're like,
yeah,
oh, yeah, have some fun. You
Dude,
know?
I got offered drugs even when
I'm no, but like when you do that, it's like, okay, I do it once a week. in the weekend, I'll have a gram of coke. Fuck my nose up. And I haven't done anything in 6 years. I've been clean now.
Congrats, dude.
You know? And this is also something that we should bring on.
Well, not only that, I felt like going to Amsterdam because, Canada and North America came down hard on the smoking bans and stuff like that. And Amsterdam's a very, let's make it convenient for tourists place. So you don't see them adapting too quickly. And I remember because I hadn't been in a bar where there was smoking for fucking years, like probably a decade. I hadn't been in a place where smoking. So I go to Amsterdam with Ryan, and everywhere is smoking again. Like there's just fucking just venues full to the top with cigarette smoke. So I think we were just like we wanted to do something different because we were going like bar, venue. We're just playing. We're like, let's just have like one night where we're not playing music. So we went and we found this pool hall, and I swear it was like fucking like Hell's Angels were there. There was all like we were the only ones that didn't look like we belonged to a biker gang there.
Yeah.
And there was a guy there, and he had like a all purple velour suit, like it was all velvet, like the whole fucking thing was velvet. And he was probably 80 years old, like 75, 80 years old. And it was a friend of Ryan's that he knew. But this guy apparently is like George Clinton's one of his side producers or whatever, like one of his guys. And he had this weird long Dutch name. And it was like, I knew that this was the guy because it's like, why would he make shit up
this
like
guy
this?
This guy was like 6'4".
Yeah, and he was like, he didn't look like he belonged in this biker bar at all.
He had long hair. He had like long hair and everything, and glasses on.
And he was old. He looked like Elton John with like long hair and a big tall guy, and he had like all this velour on. But he said to me,
every time I turned up, it would be like a hand. I was like, I got a friend with me, and we'd go in for free.
Everywhere, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I rolled with Alex in Amsterdam. It's like
this guy had like control over all of George Clinton's like catalog. And he's like, yeah, call me if you want to use any of this stuff. And I was like, I think I lost his number.
I was like the
liaison,
the mini gangster walking around Amsterdam, and I got everything arranged and all this kind of shit. So like anybody in Amsterdam needs anybody to go where, I was there.
Yeah.
I even had some stupid Australians actually. It was quite funny. You want to hear the funny story about? Can you give me some pills?
Oh,
like,
sorry,
no.
I didn't mean to. We were gonna highlight an Aussie, weren't we, Paul?
We were.
Yeah. But I was like, these guys were asking me, can you get any pills? I'm like, no. It's like, what you pay in Australia? They're like, $35 a piece.
Can you give me some?
Yeah, I can get them. I paid 60 cents a piece. So I ripped them off. I made $500 in a night, and I was like, "Fuck off back to Australia."
Holy fuck! Down and dirty.
Yeah, but that's back in the days. Back in the days when it was, when you're growing up and you're young, you do stupid things. I've been in jail. I've been in jail for wheat plantations. I've been in jail for a lot of things. But when I met Alex in Amsterdam, and we did that, like when we were doing these shows and everything, just going around and enjoying ourselves and having fun and chilling out on the streets at night. That was fun, man. It was
That's what it's about.
And that was good times. Good times.
I love Australia.
Well, we're gonna keep this going every week, guys. We've already got the bugs worked out. So, but we want to kind of stay on the line too of showcasing other people and other artists. So we'll keep this theme going as the three of us, but we'll bring to the table each of us some artists that we would like to showcase on this evening. So tonight, Paul wanted to showcase something. Did you want to set this guy up for me, Paul? I would just introduce what we got going on here.
How I know this guy is through my one Australian buddy.
Can I watch?
Who's absolutely like he's Australian and easy people all around, right? So
yeah, nice.
I've seen this guy butt chug a beer, you know, like so just wild. So I know it's wild. And like I said, what I really enjoy showing off is artists that, you know, they take something simple and you know, they don't need much and they make an amazing video out of this. This guy's name is Dees. And I just want to show you that you don't need a lot of cameras or a lot of money to put in anything to actually make a really good project. So yeah, so I just want to show you guys this Dees rapper, which is his name.
I don't think I have the right. I don't think I have the right link. It's. Did you send me something on Facebook?
Oh yeah, hold up. Hold up.
I don't think I was gonna pull this up, and I don't think this is the right video, and it's called "You Big Idiot." And I was
go up a little more. Oh wait, here I'll send it to you right now. Hold up.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got the wrong one.
Alex, don't ditch me out of this group because I stayed up extra late for this shit.
Well, we're going to wrap up soon anyways. We're going to wrap up after this in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, this will be it.
We're not going to go all night. So this guy is DCN.
His name's just
Potency. Dees. Okay, so we're going to go to this guy from Edmonton?
No, Australia. From Australia.
Oh, sorry. We totally missed that. So I'm gonna just mute all our mics and go to this here. Paul, your mic's still hot first.
All right.
Yeah, shout out Lang Dally D, Big Diesel, BL, Baby Lando. Get a piece of me, fuck that bro. Mini-me with the fat flow, getting back in the zone with the note overdose. Getting close, please pat me a cone overloaded. It's gross, homegrown, and I chose it a Gadian host. Takes me away to a place I call home. Had a mess like a tradies clothes, won't trust the mainstream, hit the radio. Got a taste of invasive flow, which way did he go? Headed up, no safety road. Precarious, feel for my safety though. Oh well, it's just the way she goes. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Can you blame me though? Bass is rotting, notification of Facebook Live. Now you're messing on my set, I'll take your life. For fuck going out, come chill, rave of mine. This cunt's going off, found out why. A renowned sound, skip it through my SoundCloud lives. Nah, I'm a standout type. Never been the one to let a man down die. You a fan now, why? Trendsetter, you a bedwetter. Diss me, not the best better. I'm the best better. Pick a dog and you know I get up. I write lines on better than I should have. Cause I'm fed up a bit of any competitive grime shredder. It's still better, cause I'm fed up a bit of any competitive grind shredder. It's still better. Stand sicker than a vandal, hidden in a candidate, an ample camper van, prison band to damn vicious stutter to dance with it. The air is damn thick as prepared. The man mission panda to death, canvas is set, paint red through the carpet. Damn it, a man's carefully fetched gloves for the blood that I've left. When I time for my mind to object, I am a threat. I am the stress, size of the red, tied to the bed, no bird mind in the net, diet again. I'm lying, a thin line to die, guided, pulled tired again. Pied not a thread, fighted and said guided, divided, arising again, tied to the fence. Build a shrine while I die a violent death. Resurrected so slowly, deep dark hole, no O2, don't choke me. Ghostly, you afraid but I won't be. You were one and only approach with a scope boast in a focus zone opponent. Wanna fucking groan in, delivery sharp like a postie. I'm the roast that is still standing while the nuclear attack on. Leave you all roasted, thought provoking. Vocal tone unknown, alert and zone safety notice. Came in focus, save the notes, the phone daily grows insanely. Brain dopeness, cadence broken. Who came devoted, pills and potions, patient demoted. Paper chosen, tainted, safe with day for moments. Painful emotions, gained a potent taste for grossness. Came for poachers, slain the 8 that came in a Trojan. Gated joins in the network, you be growing. What's your network? Well, you care what my net worth. Dropping on sweatshirt, vibe not dead burn. Carefully I tread
So that grime is huge in Australia and like very Australian.
Like,
that's very British too.
That's taken from the British, but Australia is a British continent.
Colony,
yeah, it's a colony from the UK, But if you go down to UK Grime, you should look up Dirty Goods.
All right, we'll do, man. Yeah, but what I like though too is right now grime is like the thing in Australia for rap right now, which they did get from the UK. It's not at all big in Canada. You never hear grime here.
If you look up Dirty Goods, BBC Radio, you'll be surprised what you see. Like he's got his freestyle, and he'd be like, you'll be like, what the fuck? Okay,
I caught a lot of like very British style in there.
Yeah.
That same tour I went around. The same tour I went around meeting Ryan and that before I went to Amsterdam, I went to London actually. I went to 2 places in London, and I played in Soho, and I also tried to make it up to Camden, where Amy Winehouse is from there. And I got there late, and it was like this reggae bar, and there was a few artists like that there. And the neighborhood I was chilling in, I just went to find a pub, and I went to eat somewhere, and I started talking to this kid who was a waiter there, and he's a rapper too. He's a fantastic rapper, and I hooked up with him. So him and I have been chatting almost as long as Ryan and I have been chatting. I'm gonna get him on the show eventually too. But yeah, so I think moving forward, we'll bring our own people that we want to highlight, and I guess in the realm of rap and hip hop, we're just kind of reaching out.
I could even bring Dizzy Rascal in this fucking group if I wanted to.
Do it up, man. Yeah. Let's each get someone for next week.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap this up, boys, and I think it was a good show this week. We worked out through some kinks and some technical difficulties, but we managed. We made it through. And
yeah, I got my setup ready now, so I've got my headset.
We just got to see your face. You're hiding behind the microphone. You got to see. There you go. We'll work on that later. But he's in the witness protection program, folks. We're only listening to Ryan because it's for his own safety. So, I don't know. Anything you guys want to say tonight? I think
I eat rappers for breakfast, cornflakes. I even speak rappers out, Dre. You want to be coming? I'm ripping okay. I'm just an Englishman. I just say. I'm looking at you. You're in the distance. You live Canada. I've got my wisdom. I'm looking at one thing. We've got it cool. I love this freestyle and the old school. I love you, Alex, man. You're a good mate. I got Paul here. Man, we're all straight. We're living this out here on this one way. And that's the reason that we're going to say tonight, it's okay.
Awesome,
Tony the Tiger with the cereal rap, man. Yeah, we're going to sign out here. And thanks, Ryan, for joining us. And we're going to have Ryan with us every week as much as we can. And we're going to just keep doing this and polish it up as we go. But Paul, do you want to take us out, buddy?
Yeah, I just wanted to say thanks if anyone stuck through all those little technical difficulties and lasted through it. We really appreciate that. Yeah, but if you did, I really appreciate it. And even if you did, next week is going to be a whole new show. As you can tell, we got everything going. So thank you very much, guys. And I guess I'll see you next week. So you guys as well. Ryan and Alex, thanks for stopping by. Peace out, guys.
Boys. Peace out. Thanks, guys.
Love you all.
Love you too, guys.
All right. So thanks, Ryan and Paul, again for an awesome show this week. And we're just wrapping it up here tonight. And every Sunday, we're going to come back at you. Paul is all the way in Edmonton. Ryan's all the way in Germany, and I'm here in Toronto. So we're linking the globe, a Sunday music show. And we just introduced on Twitter tonight for the very first time, a broadcast on Twitter. So I was happy about that. We worked through some technical difficulties, but we made it work. And thank Ryan for his awesome freestyle. Love you, buddy. And so tune in next week and make sure you stay focused. Love y'all. Peace.